children, today let's start with chapter number 2, computational thinking. So in this chapter I will tell you about computers, what is computational thinking, concept of algorithm flowcharts, right? So let's start with the chapter now. What is computational thinking? So more than 65% of students work in jobs that do not execute. So in the digital age, computational thinking, it is essential skills for students and it is interrelated set of skills and practices for solving complex problems. जिसमें आप क्या करते हो complex problems को solve करते हो. Computational thinking is a steps that comes before programming. It is the process of breaking down a problem into simple steps. जिसमें आप क्या करते हो programs को simple steps में तोड़ते हो, right? Like brushing your teeth involves many steps. We have different steps. First, you will need a toothpaste. Then you will, what you will do? You will sink that toothpaste in a brush in the cold water. Take on the water and run brush underneath, and then you will need to put in the toothpaste on your brush, and then you do your brush. So to make a computer do anything, so here what you do, you have to write computer programs, and for that you have to tell computer स्टेप बाय स्टेप. आपको स्टेप बाय स्टेप बताना है कि उसको क्या क्या करना है, पहले स्टेप में क्या करना है, दूसरे में क्या करना है, थर्ड में क्या करना है. सो लाइक दिस यू हैव टू टेल द स्टेप्स. सो फार्मर वांट टू क्रॉस अ रिवर and take him off a wolf, goat and a cabbage. So it's an activity that you have to do yourself. Now, then we have algorithm. The word algorithm, it relates to the name of mathematician. And what is his name? Al-Khwarizmi, which means procedure or technique. It is long history and the word can be traced back to the right century. एक Persian scientist, there was a Persian scientist, astronomer, Abdullah Muhammad bin Mirza Qazi, and often cited as the farmer of algebra. इनको हम farmer of algebra कहते थे and was indirectly responsible for creation of term algorithm. और ये जो word था algorithm, ये इन्होंने ही create करा था, right? But it was not the beginning, and Egyptians developed earliest known algorithm for multiplying two number. इनसे पहले जो इजिप्टियंस ने क्या करा था कि दो नंबर को मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए क्या करा, एक एल्गोरिथम डेवलप करा. सो एन एल्गोरिथम है स्टेप बाय स्टेप मेथड. ये क्या है? स्टेप बाय स्टेप मेथड है ऑफ सॉल्विंग प्रॉब्लम. इट इज कॉमनली यूज्ड फॉर डाटा प्रोसेसिंग, calculation and the related computer and mathematical operation. It is a detailed series of instruction for carrying out an operation for solving problem. So it is the non-technical approach. ये क्या है? एक non-technical approach है. We use algorithm in everyday tasks in such a recipe to bake a cake or do it yourself hand. So it's an activity is given that you will do yourself. Now algorithm have the following characteristics. क्या क्या characteristics होनी चाहिए? First is input. So algorithm may or may not require input. Output, it is accepted to produce at least one result. Accepted है कि वो खाली एक result दे. Then definiteness, each instruction must be clear. Fitness, it should terminate after a finite number of steps. Then we have effectiveness, every step must be basic and essential. Basic होना चाहिए, essential होना चाहिए. Feasibility should be feasible with available resources. Then we have independent, it should have step-by-step directions which should be independent of any programming code, right? Then we have advantages of algorithm, stepwise representation of solution to a given problem. What it do, it makes is easy to understand. An algorithm uses a definite procedure. It is not dependent on any programming language. So it is easy to understand for anyone even without programming knowledge. Every steps in algorithm has its own logical sequence and it is easy to debug. If we talk about disadvantages, so disadvantages क्या है? Time consuming and space consuming. Example, if you want to bake the cake, there are different steps. Like first is take the ingredient, mix ingredients, pour ingredients, mixture into pan, put it in an oven, bake until ready. If ready, remove, let's cool and serve it. Right? These are the different steps. Activity you have to do yourself. आपको सिर्फ read करना है. It will be easily understandable. Then we have flow chart, which is simply a graphical representation. जिसमें आप क्या करते हो? Graphically आप different steps को represent कर रहे हो, right? So we can say that it requires sequential order and it is widely used in presenting the flow of algorithm, workflow or process. So flowchart shows stepwise boxes of various kinds and they in the way and the order they are connected. So the first design of the flowcharts goes back to 1945, which was designed by John von Neumann. Unlike an algorithm, flowchart uses different symbol. जिससे आप क्या कर सकते हो? You may design a solution to a problem. So it is another commonly used programming tool. By looking at a flowchart, one can understand the operations and sequence which are performed in a system, and it is often considered a blueprint of a design which is used for solving specific problem. Flowcharts helps us to visualize complex process और ये बहुत explicit process होता है and they are known as flow diagram, process chart, process map, flow diagram. They can run horizontally. ये horizontally भी run करता है और vertically. Symbols are divided into standardized shape. Label of each steps are written inside the shape and flowcharts begin with the curved rectangle. आप देखेंगे जब भी आप शुरू करेंगे तो एक curved rectangle होता है वो उससे शुरू होता है. This is used for process flow line. This is start and end process step. If any decision, input or output or document. These are the different symbols that we use. Right? This is start and end. ये rounded triangle है और oval shape का. ठीक है, इसमें बिगनिंग और एंड बताता है. दिस इज इनपुट. ये पैरेललोग्राम है, चाहे ये इनपुट ऑपरेशंस बताता है और आउटपुट ऑपरेशंस बताता है. दिस इज प्रोसेस. रेक्टेंगल शेप डिनोट्स द प्रोसेस टू बी कैरिड आउट. एडिशन, सब्ट्रैक्शन, डिवीजन. दिस इज डिसीजन. डायमंड शेप जो क्या डिनोट करती है? डिसीजन, कि क्या डिसीजन लेना है. दिस इज एक स्टार्ट. अलार्म रिंग, रेडी टू गेट अप. या तो वो हिट करेगी स्नूज बटन को या फिर गेट आउट ऑफ दैट. एंड देन एंड. Now I will tell you about the advantages of flowcharts and disadvantages. So first is advantages. Provide visual representation which is often easier to understand. It helps to clarify the complex process. अगर आपको कोई complex process मिल गया, आप उसको clarify करना, then you use it. It helps team member gain a shared understanding and knowledge to collect data, identify problem और आप focus कर सकते हैं decisions पे. It serves as a basic for designing new process. It is excellent way of communicating the logic of a program. Easy and efficient है जिससे आप problems को analyze कर सकते हैं. During program development cycle, it plays a role of blueprint, which makes the program development process easier. After successful development of program, it needs continuous timely maintenance during course of operation. Flowcharts make program or a system maintenance easier. So it is easy to convert flowchart into programming language. बहुत easy होता है कि आप flowchart को programming language में change करें. Disadvantages क्या है? एक तो time consuming है, space लेता है, use templates or special software, and it permits for development of logic sequence and using valid structure code. आप unvalid structure code को use नहीं कर सकते हो. Now I will tell you a difference. It's very important between algorithm and flowchart. It is step-by-step solution, right? But it is step-by-step solution of a program. But किस फॉर्म में होता है ये? Flowchart pictorial form. We use simple language. Here we use symbols also, input also, and output box also. It provides either a computer to human being and unambiguous instruction to solve problem. These are the prepared methods and procedures and the system. Now example. ये आपको flowchart का example दिया. Right? Step is start. आपने start रखा. Input first number से A. तो read A. Input second number से B. You have to take out the sum. Calculate sum A plus B. Display sum. यहाँ पे आपका जो भी sum होगा print हो जाएगा. And then end. What is loop? It is an action which is repeated again and again. भाई जो क्या हो रहा है? Repeat हो रहा है again and again. Like enter X. Welcome, count 1, print welcome. ठीक है, count 1 plus 1 is count more than 10, yes, and stop. So it will be written 10 times. Welcome will be written 10 times. This is an experiment given to you of the flowchart. You can see it. Then we have proceed. Then we had pseudocode. It is detailed yet readable description of what computer program or algorithm must do. It is expressed in formally styled natural language rather than programming program. It is just a way to express the intent of the program without being systematically correct. अगर वो करेक्ट भी नहीं होगा तो भी उसको क्या करेगा, इंटेंट करेगा, एक्सप्रेस करेगा. The main difference between algorithm and pseudocode is that algorithm is a step-by-step instruction or procedure to solve the problem, और it is the method of writing an algorithm. हम किस तरीके से algorithm को लिखते हैं, ये वो way है. The main difference that I have told you, it is informal, high-level description, right? An algorithm and your flowchart is a pictorial representation. So here example is given of making a tea. Organize everything together and then you have to plug in kettle, put water into kettle and then wait for kettle to boil. Then you will add water to the cup, remove tea bag and add milk or sugar. Like this your tea will be prepared. Now let's see the advantages. Since language independent, it can be used by most programs. बहुत programs इसका use कर सकते हैं. Developer ने इसको plain और आपका natural language दोनों में design करा है. It is easier to develop a program as compared to flowchart and do not have to think about syntax. इसमें आपको जो syntax वगैरह लगता है उसको सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है. Here, the focus on the step is to solve problem rather than how to use computer language. The uses of words and phrases which are in the line of basic computer operations, what you have to do, you have to translate from pseudocode algorithm to specific programming language. आपको उसको change करना पड़ेगा. Unlike flowchart, it does not tend to run over many pages. ये बहुत simple है, reliable है, right? It is easier to modify. They are inclined more towards natural languages and is self-documenting. They are easy to generate. They are easy to maintain. Use simple word processor. Now disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? The main disadvantages of using pseudo is that it does not provide a visual representation of programming logic. There are not accepted standard. भाई कोई एक accepted standard नहीं है and they cannot be compiled nor executed. ना आप इनको compile कर सकते हैं और ना ही इनको execute कर सकते हैं. Right? This is all about this chapter. Hope you understood. Now we will meet in the next class. Thank you.